Yeah, so hopefully this video looks like good because I'll be so annoyed if I have to film it again. So hello lovely people, welcome. This top is so annoying, bro. Hello lovely people. This is gonna annoy me. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmin and I'm passionate about beauty, skincare, lifestyle and wellness. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, please be sure to subscribe. So today I wanted to talk about my experience with dermarolling, what it is, how I do it, etc. So if you're interested, let's get into it. Dermarolling is a procedure where you cause micro tears in the skin using a device called a dermaroller or a dermapen, which has needles on it of varying lengths. Now the purpose of this is to increase and stimulate collagen and elastin production of the skin, as well as to regenerate the skin. Because of this, it's used a lot for the following skin concerns. So evening skin tone, fighting the signs of aging with regards to fine lines and wrinkles, pore size, acne scars, dark marks and hyperpigmentation. Finally, so I got it out. Yeah, it is a process that is generally recommended to be conducted by skincare professionals only. However, a lot of people are starting to do it at home by themselves, myself included. So I really wanted to make this video to make sure that people are educated and informed before starting to do something like this, which can be pretty serious on their own skin. Professionals generally recommend that you use needles up to 1 millimeter for your face, and above 1 millimeter you use that for your body. It's also generally accepted that needles under 0.25 millimeters will not actually increase your skin's collagen and elastin production, but will help your skin better absorb the products that you're applying, whether they be anti-aging, brightening, etc biatch. Yeah, I started dermarolling because I'd seen my mum do it for many years, and it just seems like a very alien device to me. I was like, Mum, why are you putting needles in your face? However, look how the tables have turned, hun. I really started dermarolling because I'd been a bit rough trying to do a few extractions of blackheads because I can't see my esthetician, which is really upsetting. I can't go for a facial. It's just so... I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I started doing it, because I had some dark marks and it really ruined my life. So dramatic. I'd basically been a bit too rough when trying to extract some blackheads. She wasn't ready. And then I ended up with quite a few dark marks, so I wanted to get rid of those. And I watched so many videos on YouTube about dermarolling. It's actually disgusting. I watched so many videos and I thought, let's see if this is going to make a difference on my skin and speed up the process of getting rid of dark marks, because they are so tough to remove. They take usually about a few months. So that's really why I started doing it myself. So basically I roll once a week because I currently use 1 millimeter dermarolling system on my face. I started out using 0.5, however, after about 4 weeks, or 3 or 4 weeks, I'm probably lying, I'll clarify later. After a few weeks of using it, I wasn't really seeing much of a difference. So I thought, let's up the ante and see if there's a big improvement in my skin. So yeah, it's now been 7 weeks, I believe, probably lying. But yes, it's been about 7 weeks since I started dermarolling. I have seen a big difference in the dark marks that I was talking about from the extractions. So I had one here and I think a few maybe around here. I'm wearing obviously a load of makeup right now, so you probably can't see anything, but I have some pictures and videos that I want to share so I can show you how my skin has improved. As I mentioned mentioned before, it's highly recommended that you go to a professional to get your microneedling or dermarolling done. However, if you're stubborn or hard of hearing like myself and millions of other people, I'm going to show you how I do my dermarolling, which is probably more interesting than seeing me sit here talk. So please enjoy. Before I dermaroll, I will cleanse my skin just to make sure it is free of all impurities, SPF, day dirt, pollution, all that good stuff. Then I will defat the skin. That is the process of removing all oils and sebum from the skin. You usually do this by using rubbing alcohol on the skin. It's really effective, but it does sting sometimes, so I'm just going to put that PSA out there right now. I'll usually use a hyaluronic acid based product, usually the Ordinary Hydration Support I mentioned in my other video, just to increase the hydration to the skin while it's beginning that healing process. Then come day 2, I will use a vitamin C serum or niacinamide, depending on the particular skin concern I'm trying to target that week, or what's ever more pressing. By day 4, day 5, I personally, as in don't do it if it's not for you, hun, I personally am able to use my acid toners again. I currently roll once a week. When I was using the 0.5 as well as now when I'm using the 1mm roller. The smaller the needles that you use, the more frequent that you can roll. I've seen people on YouTube doing it maybe 2 or 3 times a week, which I definitely would not recommend if you're using anything above 0.5mm. Your skin needs the time to regenerate and recuperate, hun. Like after I started using the 1mm one, I started noticing like tiny little scars all over my face. Not scars so much, but like little scabs. And then when I was using my toner in the morning, like they'd fall off. Just so disgusting. Rolling systems in general can be quite expensive. When I was first doing my research on what kind of roller I wanted to buy, what system, etc., etc., I kind of had a shop around to see what's on the market. I saw ones from about £15 up to £250 plus. So considering this is going to be my first time dermarolling, I didn't want to break the bank or just be ridiculous like I usually am. I exercise some financial responsibility. Amazing. I just started with, I think it was £15, this first system that I bought. I will show you it. 1 second. I am not even going to attempt to try and say this, but this is the system that I first started using. I'm going to link it below, but don't buy it because I think I didn't realise when I purchased it that the sizes were a lot smaller than I had anticipated and planned on using in my head. So this system has 0.25, 0.5 and 1mm dermarollers in. They're okay, they're right. However, I noticed when I was cleaning the actual dermarollers, they started to leave this like weird white film, and that was a bit weird. Like, I don't know, I didn't want to put it on my face basically. Yep, so they come like this. And actually, and this is a tip for anyone who is considering dermarolling as a venture, skin venture as it were, you should not use your dermaroller if it arrives and it's not packaged like so. It's not got this vacuum seal package. Don't use it, sis. Return to sender, hun. Do you know what I mean? Because it's your face. You don't know what's been going on with that. Who's used it? Who's not used it? They should all be sealed. But yes, that's one of Yasmin's top tips. I'm trying to put it back in the box again. I like to put things back in boxes how they've come, particularly like that. This is the 1mm one. Let's just show y'all. This is what it looks like. It's not that scary. I think having seen my mum's that she'd started using, I was expecting them to be a lot scarier. But considering this is the largest one in this kit, the needles really are not that big. Yeah, it's not scary. Yeah, so I thought it'd be pertinent to talk about the type of system that I'm actually using right now. So this is the second system that I bought, and I actually prefer it so much more. It's about £22, also from Amazon, but I just think it's a bit more high tech, you know. I really prefer this one way more than the first one that I purchased. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So you get your, I'm not going to open it by the way, Soz. You're going to get 3 different heads of different needle size, 0.5, 1 and 1.5. And it also comes with this handy little container part where you can pop your rubbing alcohol in and sanitize your rollers. However, I actually found that it's not really that deep enough to be able to put all of the heads in, so I still use my shot glass anyway. Also, it came with this little hyaluronic acid serum inside there, which is so sweet. I actually use my HA plus B5 from The Ordinary still, but once I finish that, maybe I'll try this one out. But it's a nice idea. Now I can't put it back in the box. Another tip, do not go over active breakouts or any spots you have, because you are just going to puncture the skin over that spot and then spread the bacteria all over your face. So you're basically going to have a huge breakout. So definitely don't do that. If I do ever have a spot when I'm dermarolling, I just avoid that area completely. Another tip is do not go over or go too close to the eyes. Also, some people tend to avoid the area around the nose completely. I found that that area does get quite sensitive and it peels so bad. It gets really dry, like this whole nasolabial area. Take caution when you're dermarolling there and don't apply too much pressure. I mean, you shouldn't apply too much pressure to the whole face anyway, but those areas in particular, the eyes, nasolabial area, yeah, be careful, hun. Don't think if there are any other tips. One other tip, if you are dermarolling, do not use retinol, any retinol based products. You are in for a whole load of skin irritation and possibly a reaction if you do, so just don't. Another tip, if you do drop the rollers or you notice that any of the needles within the dermaroller are bent, you cannot use that. You need to throw it away and get a new one. Basically, if the needles are bent, they will actually cause like proper tears, not micro tears that we're aiming for, but cause tears in your skin, and it can also spread bacteria into your skin, which is not good, obviously. If you're clumsy like me, you will drop. I've literally dropped 2, and that's what spurred me really to get the second system, which I prefer so much more. But definitely be mindful of dropping them and just keep them in their case, really. So kind of in conclusion, I did find that the dermarolling did help with the dark marks. Also with the oiliness of my skin. As I mentioned, I'm oily combo, and just using the dermarolling system in general helped reduce that oiliness. So I do really I do like it in that sense. That's quite cool. And yeah, just also skin brightening in general. I think it's good, especially when you pair it with vitamin C serum. Creme de la creme, babes. Top tip. Yeah, I do like that. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Please be sure to leave a comment, and like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. So that sounds exciting. I can't speak. Why do I feel like this hasn't been recording? Has it been recording? Let me have a look.